pleasure to bring the next act on stage. Very, very good friend of mine. We worked together many times before. You might have seen her on television on Comedy Central, Stand Up, Stand Up. Let's put your hands together for the straight talking Judith Currin. Give her a big hand, Judith Currin.
You've heard of me. All right, come on. By a round of applause, how many people did not come here to see me tonight? I am so bitter. All right. So that's an applause break. I'm counting that. I don't care, because I learned that in a comedy workshop. $400 applause break. So well worth every penny, I'd say. All right. You're from Tulane University? Very good. My name's Judith Currin. I'm from Chattanooga, Tennessee. So, you know, thank you. Oh, great. Of sympathy, applause. You know, it's good to have a few Southerners in the crowd, because people up here, one y'all, and you know, you're a clog dancing refugee from Deliverance. You know, I am so bitter. I swear to God, New Yorkers making fun of me. It's like, it's ludicrous, you know. But I'm from Chattanooga, and I'm from a family of 4 girls, which left me no brothers to marry. I'm so bitter about that. But before I moved to New York City, I lived in Key West, Florida for quite a while. You guys been down to our southernmost point? Beautiful there. I moved to New York because I wanted to meet straight men. That's it. There aren't any. Tulane. Scholarship. I'm guessing. I'm part of the theater community in New York City. Does the word irony mean anything to you? Change without progress. That's my motto. Change without... I could have had a tan all this time. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes, you do. But the worst thing is, like, when I moved to New York City, I thought it was going to be really glamorous here and everything. I didn't know. You know, I get here and I see people living in cardboard boxes on the street. All these bums just shaking a cup in your face every step you take. I was horrified. I was calling my mom, "Mom, this is terrible," crying, you know. Now, 5 years later, I am the quintessential New Yorker. I am so bitter and hateful. I swear to God, it brings out the worst in me. I swear to God, because today I was walking down Madison Avenue, and I saw this guy living in a cardboard box, and my very first thought was, you know, I'm moving. I need boxes. Give me that, you know. Because I'm sensitive, you know that. No, but you really, I mean, you can't give money to everyone. You just can't. I mean, the only people I even feel remotely sorry for anymore, after looking at the taxes in my paycheck, thank you. The sales tax, that's what bothers me. You know, the local tax and then sales tax on everything you buy. Great, what a wonderful country. Great, and I'm a Democrat. Loser, loser, loser. Where's Richard Nixon when you need him? I mean, really. But the only people I feel sorry for are the ones that are missing a few limbs. And they gotta really be missing them. I mean, you gotta look. You know, they can't have that foot tucked in their earlobe or something, you know. So I have a system for giving money. I just give 1/4 per missing limb. So if you get a buck out of me, you're basically a stump. Oh, come on, if you saw an ankle with hair in a wheelchair, wouldn't you toss him a buck? Oh, wait, this is the politically correct crowd here. All right, yeah. You guys give money to every person you see on the street, is that it? Yeah. You do? Really? Would you loan me 10? I'm really hungry. Use a burger about now. So anyway, I went down to Chattanooga recently. I go down every year for the big Dental Neglect Festival. And it's a big thing. I always go down there toting a big old bag of gummy bears just to entertain myself. All right. No, I went down for my high school class reunion. That was so sad. Oh, my God. And, you know, we all have regrets. I can see you're consumed. Leah, you know, friends at home, really, we all have regrets. But being in my high school class reunion just totally reminded me of what I really regret most about my childhood. All I could think about the whole time I was there was just thinking back on all those nights. All those nights that I spent sitting in the backseat of a car with an 18-year-old boy going, no. No, no, no. What do you think I am, some kind of whore? What was I thinking? What was I thinking? Just give me one more chance in the backseat of a car with an 18-year-old boy. Just one more. car than an 18-year-old boy, and I was saying no, 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 he'd be trying to throw me out. I know, I'm not done with you yet. Come on. I am so bitter. Bitter and old. And the worst part about getting older is I still have acne, I swear to God. I mean, I distinctly remember my mother saying it was gonna go away, you know? They tell you that when you're 16 so you don't hang yourself from their chandelier. I swear to God, last week I had a zit on my, you know the kind of zit that has an independent heartbeat? You know? I'm walking around, all my friends are like, oh, Judith, are you okay? I'm like, I don't know, let me check my pulse. I am so bitter. I'm getting old. I hate getting older. Oh my God. And you know, let's talk about birth control for a moment, shall we? Because this is something you really get tired of when you get older. Because they can find it. Why can't they come up with something? First of all, I'm Catholic, so prayer is my method of birth control. Very unreliable. So I go to the doctor and he gets a birth control. He gives me this diaphragm thing. Oh my God, this thing is disgusting. It's impossible to use, and you can't even get it until you prove to the doctor that you know how it works. Which is so embarrassing, because you know, here I am, and the guy says, you know, let me see you put it in. Hey, first attempt. It gets away from me. This thing is the cruise missile of contraception. It's so I get down off the table and I go over and I'm trying to pick the doctor up. I was like, Doc, you should put some ice on that eye. That looks really bad. No, so I finally get the thing in place, and the doctor says, let me see you take it out. Now, I feel there should be some reward at this point in the procedure. I'm like, come on, let's take this baby for a test drive. Something, you know. The doctor says, let me see you take it out. Now, I'm practically in tears. I do not embarrass easily. You know that. I'm practically in tears. I go, Doc, I'm going to puncture this thing with my fingernail. And the doctor says, I swear to God, well, Judith, most women keep one fingernail short. One fingernail short. Oh, yeah, right, okay. Sure. Now I'm giving a formal dinner party. Work with me on this one. Picture, if you will. Let's just use our imaginations and imagine that I would be giving a formal dinner. It's not going to happen. All right. So my friend sitting across the table says, excuse me, Judith, why do you have one short fingernail? I say, oh, Betty, that's the one I used to pull my diaphragm out with. Enjoy your salad. Or what if you were just waltzing through the buffet line and someone, oh, I see you using the diaphragm method. That would be very embarrassing, sir. That's my point. All right. The guy's like, okay, enough of the diaphragm thing. Let's move on. No, now I have this new thing that's really cool. They have the shot. You get the shot. It lasts for 3 months. Have you heard of this? Yeah. You haven't heard? It's great, because you don't have to remember. It's perfect for blondes. And, hey, we have to live with our limitations, you know? But it's great. So anyway, before they give it to you, they make you read the literature about the side effects and everything, you know? So I'm looking at the side effects, and it's like weight gain. I'm not happy. You know, but it says after 1 year, the average weight gain is like 5 pounds. After 2 years, the average weight gain is 10 pounds. And after 3 years, the average weight gain is 15 pounds. You're ahead of me on this one, aren't you? I figure after 5 years, you don't really need the shot anymore. You see what I'm saying? The shot becomes unnecessary because you're fat. Are you getting this? She's 2. I don't know. I'm sorry. You're lovely. And you know the worst thing? I feel guilty because here's this, you know, sweet, beautiful young girl. I'm not jealous at all. At all! No close-ups, all right? Just get that camera back. No fucking close-ups, okay? Thank you. Does the word editing mean anything to you? All right. Friends at home, thank you. No, but it's mean because people from my generation tell people from your generation don't have sex. And that is mean. It is. I mean, that is the meanest thing we could tell you. I say, listen, go out, get out there. Have fun with it, really. Not now, but soon, you know? Because what are you saving it for? Are you going to pickle it? I mean, really? Like it's going to be in a jar in the windowsill, you know? What's that in the jar, Judith? It's a perfectly preserved vagina, honey. Never been used. Get out there. Have fun with it. When you get to be my age, you can't give it away. So I say, use what the good Lord gave you. Like you. All right. Well. So, you see, I talk a little bit, Rob. I used to do construction work with men for a long time. I built houses. I was a bricklayer. And brick with a B. Don't think, I saw you look at me like that, sir. It's a great job for a girl. It's 1 over top of 2. If it doesn't fit, you break it. So there you go. But, you know, working with guys just forces you to become like one of the guys. It does. And it's pretty much out of my system now. Nice rack, by the way. I couldn't help but notice. Hey, I appreciate a nice set. Come on. No, but I tell you, the truth is, no, really, I'm joking. They're not that great, really. I'm not jealous at all. All right, so anyway, the thing is I don't get along with prissy women, all right? Who knew, right? What a concept. And so I'm at this, I'm at home in Chattanooga, I'm at this wedding kind of thing, right? We had the bachelorette party, right? And I'm one of these prissy girls that I totally can't stand. Gets up at the bachelorette party, and she goes, okay. Okay, girls, okay, now, best sex of your life. Okay, now, where were you and who were you with? I wanted to throw up on her face, I swear to God. So it goes around the room and everyone was telling. And they were all saying really romantic things. Like one girl goes, I was on a sailboat in Hawaii with my lifelong love. I mean, it's like, and it goes all the way, it gets to me, I go, I was alone in the bathtub. What's your point? Yeah, I think you know what I'm talking about. And the worst thing was, as soon as I said that, all the other girls wanted to change their answer, you know. That's right. I don't seem like the kind of girl whose parents met at the Cotton Ball, do I? It's true. Sad, but true. So anyway, if there's any feminists here tonight that I haven't offended yet, allow me to move on to my next topic. I totally hate feminists. I know I'm going to get killed before somebody's going to, like, I don't care. But I hate feminists because they always say God is a woman, right? And they talk about God and refer to God as she when they're talking. I'll smack them, I swear to God. God is not a woman, you guys, okay? Because if God was a woman, men could lick their own balls, all right? And we'd all be happy. I rest my case. But they can't, but you know what's very interesting? They've all tried! They have all tried! Tell the truth, sir, you've had a bit of a bend down there, haven't you? Believe me, they've all tried, really. But that'd be a bad feeling, though. Imagine, just, you know, imagine working with me just for a second. It's like she's gonna help me now, you know, right? No, but just imagine, what if they could? I mean, really, imagine if you were, you know, in the act. Friends at home. And I'm supposed to be making a clean tape. What are the chances of that? I don't think so! All right. So imagine you're in the act and the guy says, get out of here, let me show you how it's done. That would be a bad feeling. I mean, I would hate to think I had all my teeth pulled for nothing. That would piss me off. Oh, come on, if guys could lick their own balls, there wouldn't be a man on the planet with a tooth in his head. But it would make cooking a lot easier, wouldn't it, girls? Can you just picture it? You know, the guy's like, what's for dinner, honey? Farina, you cocksucker. And women would just be nagging constantly. It'd be like, all you do is lay around the house, look at your damn balls all day. Get up, mow the lawn, do something. I know. God is not a woman. That's the point I'm trying to make. All right, well, I'll say one quick thing before I go. Not that I want to leave, but apparently they want me to leave, so. Hey, it's just the little things like the flashing red lights that let you know. All right, thanks a lot for coming out and bringing 15 people on a night we'd normally be closed. Appreciate that. Now you've done your time, get the fuck out, it's loser night, all right? Good night. living in New York is so weird. And the weirdest thing about New York is Italian guys, because they're so macho. They crack me up. Italian guys are always bragging about how well endowed they are. You always see Italian guys going, yo, I got a missile down here. I might hurt somebody. What is that? I can't figure I was thinking about it. You never see a girl walk up to somebody and go, yeah, I could trap a bear with this thing.